Hey guys, what's up? Lindell back again with another episode of Lindell Brooks Aquaponics. Today I want to talk to you about the hydroponic side now of aquaponics. And well, I'm going to be talking about in my system. There's a whole lot of different types of hydroponic methods that you could use, but in my system I have NFT, deep water culture and media bed. So that's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to start with the NFT for now, nutrient film technique. So this is what you call the nutrient film technique, and in my system I use 4-inch PVC round pipe. A lot of people doing different system may use like guttering, which has the open top and so on, but in my system I use the 4-inch PVC. This is where, now normally this is where you would have a film, a thin film of water just skimming the bottom of the PVC pipe and just touching the roots, like a little film of water just going along. But this is the trick with my system now. So over the years I've realized that doing aquaponics in the Caribbean, well, in Trinidad and Tobago, and I've heard it from people living in different countries in the Caribbean, because of the kind of heat that we have here, because you have so much room. Like, picture this as your PVC pipe. This is your whole round PVC pipe. Now you have so much room in the pipe with just air. The sunlight causes the pipe to heat up, and because there's so much heat, it kind of starts cooking the water, the nutrient water that passes through the roots, and gets it hot as well. Your plant roots doesn't like that heat, right? So a lot of the time you end up getting root rot in the PVC pipe. So what I did, I actually don't have a film of water running in this pipe. I have a flow. This is my pipe. Half of my pipe or more actually is filled with water and running water, not just a thin film of water skimming through the roots. No, it's flowing really heavy. Now this keeps my pipe cool. Water on a whole has the tendency to maintain a certain temperature, right? So if you have water flowing and it's passing through air and making movement, it's gonna be cool, right? It's gonna keep really cool. So in my system, because the water is flowing and not just skimming as a thin film, my pipes are very cool, the roots are cool, and the plants are happy. So as you can see, it's a really nice flow of water, and this also creates a whole lot of aeration in the pipes. In these aquaponics or hydroponics system, it is so much easier to plant because you're not bending down and aching and hurting your back. And also when it comes to the NFT, it is modular, so you can add how many pipes you want, just keep on adding more. Well, you have to keep in mind the amount of fish that you have in the system and the amount of water circulation that you have. So as you can see, I don't have anything planted in this right now, except for these plants right here, which are slightly overgrown, but this is how it actually looks usually. So this method is what you call the deep water culture method. A lot of people just call it DWC. This is where, like, you have a tub of water and the plants actually floating on top of the water with the roots submerged in the water. Remember, the nutrients in the water, they absorb the nutrients. In this system again, you also want to have the water flowing. Now, within research, they said you want your entire deep water culture system to recycle or change the water every 3 hours. In my system, I try to do it a bit faster. I try to get closer to an hour. Now, this one is not exactly an hour. It's like probably an hour and a half to 2 hours, but that's still good. At least one cycle every 3 hours, right? Now I want to show you guys the roots in the system. As you can see, the roots are just submerged in the water and absorbing the nutrients. Again, oxygen in the deep water culture system it's even more important to have some sort of aeration in this system. All right. Now, in this here, I have an air line connected to the air hose and an air stone similar to the one that's in the fish tank, right? And as you can see, the bubbles are there aerating the water. The roots are here. Now, this is not hydroponics, so don't expect my roots to be as clean as in a hydroponic system. In aquaponics, the roots will look like this because you have fish waste still entering in the system. So, but this is good. This is not root rot. These are healthy plants, and that's the DWC. In any of the methods, just as you can see here in the DWC, deep water culture, you can really stack these with vegetables or whatever you're planting, because none of the plants are fighting for nutrients, because they get so much nutrients in the water that you can stack them really close and they will grow healthy and good as they should. And the last technique that I use in my system, guys, is the media bed. Now, for someone who is just starting aquaponics, I would recommend starting with the media bed. Why? Because the gravel in this system, now it has no soil. Remember, I told you that it has no soil, but the gravel in the media bed system, it causes the bacteria that changes the nitrites to nitrates. The whole bacteria that the plants use as nutrients, they flourish in this gravel bed, right? The gravel bed also has something that you call a bell siphon, which causes the bed to flood and drain. Now, the water just flows through the gravel and filters through the gravel, but it also rises and lowers because of the bell siphon. You could check out videos on YouTube concerning bell siphon. I will do one in the future. But the gravel has a bell siphon creating oxygen, causing oxygen to get on the plant roots. In the media bed, when you look at the gravel, on top the gravel should be very dry. But if you dig, let's say, like an inch or so down, it gets moist. And sometimes you could also see the water, as you could see here. So it's just gravel, and the nutrient-filled water is flowing from the intake, from the pressure line to the bell siphon, and the gravel bed keeps flooding and draining. It is one of the easiest type of aquaponics to start with. There's not much work in doing it, right? Whereas in the NFT system, you're going to study about the flow of water and the heat with the sunlight and root rot. In the deep water culture, a problem that you're going to get is oxygen in the water itself. But in the gravel bed, the media bed, there's not much of that to worry about. It's kind of easy. This is what I started with, and I got it like the first time. There were a few things that I had to tweak, but basically it's pretty easy to grow. And as you can see, we have plants growing here pretty well. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. This is the end of the hydroponic side. Now we're gonna get further again in the whole aquaponic system. My next video, guys, I'm looking forward to doing it, and I'm looking forward to you all seeing it. I'm actually going to build a system teaching you guys how to do the exact same thing. Teaching you, like for somebody who's just getting started, what materials to use, the procedure that I do to build the whole entire system. And then I'm going to do further videos on that system, teaching you how to maintain it. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit that bell notification. Let's keep it going, guys. Looking forward to see you on the next video. Later.